I am going to test the input to the IRF 510 while modulating using this N5ESE RF probe, classic RF probe, which I had homebrewed and posted earlier. This has been connected to the region of the gate of IRF 510. The ground connection has been given here, and this is the ammeter connected in series with the power supply. This is connected to the RF probe. You can see the RF probe connected here. So this will read the RF voltage at the input, and this will be the current drain in the whole circuit, not IRF alone. And a dummy load has been connected here with two LEDs. LEDs will blink immediately on pushing the PTT because there is some self oscillation still. After that it goes off. We'll see the current. You can see that on pushing the PTT, you can see about 280 milliamperes here, and in this there is an initial spike of voltage that should be RF voltage, and correspondingly you can see the LED lighting up here as well. But on continued pressing of the PTT, there is nothing here. And now I'll try modulating into the mic and see what happens. Observe both these. Hello, 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 hello. You have an RF current here. I am now speaking into the microphone with the dummy load, and the current is fluctuating here. Hello, hello. I am getting 0.28 volts here maximum. This is in 20 volt range, and this is the current. No, I am not getting high current here. Maximum is only 280 milliamperes. Earlier I was getting up to 1.2 amperes. That was after adjusting I had adjusted the potentiometer, preset potentiometer a bit. Now at least I am sure that I am getting an output. You can see that as I am talking, this is changing. This is not being transmitted into the antenna, it's only into the dummy load. But this seems to be very low. The output voltage, I would have expected a little more. I think this is low. That may be the reason why I was not getting good output from the RF connector. Let us see what can be made out of this. After that, I thought of checking the input at a Darlington pair level. Here in this region, there are two transistors, Q13 and 14. It will be difficult to see like that, but I can show it somewhat like that. Can you see that? Two transistors are here. Let me see. Oh, it's hidden by the probe. Now I think you can see. There are two transistors here. These two transistors form a Darlington pair. That Darlington pair should be a high gain combination, and I am going to test at the base, that is C63, which is at the base of that pair, that is the input. And it was a real surprise. I'll show you. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. The voltages there are higher, 1.4 volts, and this also has jumped. I am wondering whether my RF probe is causing some feedback or something, because otherwise I can't explain it. There is something wrong somewhere, some loose contact or something is there, because when I went back to the old input of the IRF, you see what happens now. Hello, 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 hello. So obviously the voltage at the input of the Darlington pair, which is supposed to feed to the IRF 510, input voltage is much higher. So that would mean that there is some problem in that circuit, either in the Darlington pair itself or in one of the components in the circuit. As usual, I have more unanswered questions than questions which I have answered with these tests. Why RF voltage is much higher at the input of the Darlington pair? It should have been lower. Could be because that Darlington pair is damaged. 2. Total current drain of EC BITX also jumped up then. Why? Total current was back to old level when RF probe was back at the input of IRF 510. Again, why? Was the placement of the RF probe in any way contributing to the increase of RF voltage at the input of the Darlington pair? Some odd feedback or something? As I have only one RF probe, I could not check the voltage at the input of IRF 510 simultaneously. That means both together, that is at the input of the Darlington pair and the IRF 510, to show that there is really a difference instantaneously.